Get the iconic hat in this bitch.
We are live. Live.
Oh, oh
Ain't
no.
ain't no hold, man.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just got it some biscotti and this shit hitting. I just got some toppy from a thotty, yeah, that bitch different. Been trying to get her off my body, cause this bitch tripping. Suck me up and have what you like, that boy tit spitting, huh? Hey, yeah, I felt that. We was on the corner smoking sucks out the red pack. Passed me the grub with my nigga, yeah, know how to bet that. You was at the fixin' some dollars, but you know about get back. Pussy, you don't know nothing either. Always catch the copies, I couldn't even teach. My nigga told me that he caught two bodies, wasn't bluffing either. Always had to go up, cause I never had no low Keisha, hey. These hoes for the streets. Told my engineer we ain't done yet. Run another beat. Bitches tryna fuck me for hair, but I'm tryna fuck for free. Bitches asking for a 20 piece so they don't fuck for free. Fuck off my nigga out. It's called you can't fuck with me. Bitch, your baby father he can't fuck with me. Cause I ain't give him no jobs, so now what's up with me? Cause I ain't selling no signs, so now what's up with me? He said he got a 380 no, but I got a 23. And they got a nigga on it, pussy, so take a 20 piece gang. You know who run the streets. Play, make it play, make it gang. Get it stuck on me, the damn gang that you tryna claim. Niggas want from me. Damn, you still on house the rest. I'm like, luckily, cause I'm focus on the check, fucking the fuckery. Bitch, I ain't worried about the text, he buffing me. Gang, you know who run the streets. They make up them, make it them, gang. They stuck with me, the same gang that you tryna claim. Niggas rough. Damn, kept you still on house the rest. I'm like, luckily.
And some feedback. No, I was saying some feedback.
The whole video just cut off though?
I paused. I hit double.
Oh, it sounded clear on this end. Damn, I had my J lit and shit. I'm in that motherfucker about the yes. Let's remember they used to do this back in the Bay.
You know who run the street.
What's that E40 shit? Oh, that was right at the end. Okay, Biscotti.
Yeah, Biscotti.
PM Capo. Yo, what it do? For those who don't know, let me let you know. Man, Step Lover couldn't be here tonight. Him in 2020 still wrestling. He's still wrestling with 2020, man. But shout out, hey, Step. Hope we have a healthy recovery. To you and Lil Step. Step couldn't be on the Taco Tuesday show because his son had a little brief accident. Hope everything worked out with him. And welcome to the show. So let's kick it off. You know what I mean? What it do? Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
This is Fuck Your Opinion. The podcast.
With your man Toucan Dan. In spirit, Step Lover.
And I'm done, Gotti Nash.
I gotta get my point right. I'm always pointing. Who the fuck is over there? I'm used to pointing over there to Step. Ain't nobody over there. My man Don Gotti Nash over here.
Hey, Don Gotti about to jump out because I got some feedback.
You got some feedback?
Yeah, so you get
on. Talk to the people a little bit. I'm gonna talk to the people a little bit.
Yeah, let me jump out. Come back in.
Let me get my shit set up. Is that a little bit better? I like that. That's a little bit better. Yo, I gotta get some makeup and shit for this show, man. All this trapped in the house shit. My eyes be looking like raccoons, man. It's like now when you see the sunlight, you go out, you like, it's just crazy. They come. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Fuck Your Opinion podcast. I'm used to talking to people, so sometimes I might just talk to fucking nobody. I know you're like, what the fuck is going on? Who is he talking to? Well, I'm talking to you. Sometimes I'm talking to Don Gotti Nash, and sometimes I'm talking to Step Lover or whatever when we have guests. A lot of shit going on, man. A lot of days nowadays. Excuse me, I ain't gotta get my wardrobe together and shit. A lot of shit going on nowadays, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, everybody talking about the vaccine thing. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest issues now is the vaccine. Now everybody couldn't wait for the vaccine. You know what I mean? Hey, Don, everybody at first, a couple of months ago, man, I can't wait till they come up with this vaccine shit, man. I can't wait. I'm trying to get out the house. I'm tired of being in it, man. I'm feeling cooped up. I'm feeling stressed out. Lord Jesus, help me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to get back to work. Everybody wanted to get back to business. So it was a big thing about let's get the vaccine rolling. Now, the vaccine rolling, and everybody like, I don't know about taking that shit. And everybody's Now it seems like everybody is in a little standoffish. I was watching CNN because I like to stay in it. When you're in the trees, like me, Toucan Dan. When you're in the trees, you'll always be observing a lot of shit that go on. That's why I'm the toucan because I'm colorful. I'm flying. I'm in the trees, observing all the wild shit. Because you never look too. Hey Don, you ever seen? Oh shit! You ever seen a
Uh-oh.
toucan in the wild? See, that's the type of shit that happens. See,
Nah.
technical difficulty. You ever seen a toucan in the wild, Don?
No, I haven't.
Hey, if you ever see a toucan in the wild, it never looks stressed out. It's always looking like everything is over. You never see like hawks, and they always show birds of prey. And certain birds just looking ferocious. When you think about toucans and island birds, they always just chilling, looking to the left, like I ain't got time for that shit. But anyway, I was watching CNN, and they was talking about Wolf Blitzer. They was doing an actual study. And they said 33% of Americans are, find taking the vaccine a positive thing. 32 are on the fence, and I think 33 are on the fence and 32 are against. So literally 1/3 of the population, as far as polling and whatever they do, are against taking the vaccine. I mean, people have been waiting all summer. Now it's starting to get winter, so we definitely gonna get locked in. It started a little flurries and shit around here. But now people they don't even know if they want to take that shit, man. They don't even have trust in it at this point.
You taking it?
I mean, I might take. I don't see a reason. Hold on, now let me flip this one because I don't like that. I don't like the way it's shooting my angles, man. I might take it. Down. I mean, I don't see a reason not to, for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a reason not to. I mean, other than they saying some people have withdrawals or whatever, but that comes along with anything. Now, my man Smackwater, I don't know if people follow a guy named Smackwater 360 on Instagram. He made a good point. He said most vaccines take at least 5 or 6 years once they have been created to go through FDA approval and follow all the guidelines to make sure that it's good for human use. You know what I'm saying? It's the trial date and everything. Because of this shit, Corona, they done came up with a virus in 6 months. First Russia had it, then I think China always had it because China was sick and they was cured. Like when everybody else was dying, China was already coming back from the shit. So, because it started, people don't know. And fuck your opinion, fam. The actual virus itself was supposedly started in a place called Wuhan, China. And it's been a lot of controversy and speculation behind that shit. People saying maybe that was something that was purposely done and handed out across the world, or because people look at China as America's enemy on economy and other shit. Basically black people don't, because we love Chinese folks, even though sometimes we get into our little things and we call even Koreans Chinese. Not everybody's Chinese. Sometimes we buy
I used to call them all Chinese. I call them all Chinese.
Hey, that was their biggest joke. Like you buying Chinese food from a Korean and you eating barbecue chicken wings, and they don't serve neither one of that shit in China or Korea. You cannot go to China and get fried wings and fries. So
right.
6 wings, fried sauce. We even thought that Asian people came up with mumbo sauce, and that was wrong. That shit was some mixing some shit from Detroit. Which we had a show about that. Yeah, it was the mumbo sauce originated was from what people say DC. If you're not a DC native and you watching our show and you're like, what the fuck is mumbo sauce? Just hit us up. We'll send you a bottle so you can taste the goodness. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but but Don, just think, how long have DC people, the actual residents of DC, thought mumbo sauce was something that Chinese people created and carry out?
Yeah, it's logical. It's logical. It's logical.
Right, because we like, man, the Asian spots, because nobody else has mumbo sauce. I mean, no other place.
There was only one pushing. They pushing that shit hard. So it looked like it was their formula.
It was right. You know what I mean? So that's what's saying. And like I said, a lot of people we think are Chinese or from China or whatever the fuck. they open carryouts, but it's all different Asians, man. It's like black people. You know, sometimes we inadvertently racist. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
funny. When I was down south, I was at the Chinese place. I was like, y'all got mobile sauce? And they was like, what is that? What is that? I was like, how the fuck Chinese people don't know what mobile sauce is?
You make, and that's the thing. I was like, you make the shit, you don't know what it is. And looking at you like, we don't make that shit. Hey, exactly, dog. Let me see.
Like this shit fake. I had them fake. That's fake Chinese place, man. Y'all don't even.
This bootleg ass Chinese place they got. What you mean y'all got shrimp fried rice? Y'all don't have no motherfucking mumbo sauce. Y'all fake ass.
Honestly, when you go like further, like in Maryland, Virginia, it's different. It's a different mumbo sauce.
Yeah.
Water down, like it ain't. Yeah. So
hey, your mumbo sauce is almost like a wine. You gotta know. You gotta be an expert in that shit. You gotta ask. Well, you gotta look at the color, the texture, the taste. You like, is this? Because you know it's got some mumbo sauce out here. That's just people think this is pink, but this is an orange hat. We got mumbo sauce that's this color. We got that burgundy, not burgundy, that kind of ketchup with the little light tinge to it. You got the shit that look like barbecue sauce.
It's different levels. It's
different levels. So you know you got to be. And one thing, listen. Fuck your opinion, family. If you come to DC or you plan on coming, hit us up. Hit the podcast up and let us know so we can tell you the spots. We should do a Don.
I want to commit to a couple of Chinese places, man.
Hey, we got to do a top 5 mumbo spot in DC, PG County. For anybody visiting, they can be like, yo, I seen the podcast, yo. When I came to DC, I had to try one of the top 5 mumbo spots in the city.
We do that.
Yeah. But anyway, see, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm sorry, fuck your opinion. Not sorry, but fuck your opinion, family. This is how it goes with us. Sometimes you go left, sometimes you go right, but we get right back on the middle. Sometimes
I said the wrong way. Right?
You went the wrong way. Right, yeah. But we always end up right back on the motherfucking rails. It's just this is a conversation show. So if you know anything about conversations or been anyone in any of them, you know that shit can go anywhere at any minute. But anyway, what I was saying.
Hold on before you get back in. If anybody trying to join us out there, y'all can click on the stream, y'all link. And also we on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, PYO Pod. You'll find it.
You'll find us, man, and you're gonna enjoy yourself. You know, a lot of people haven't gotten
subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Definitely subscribe.
We live every week.
Taco Tuesday, Fuck Your Opinion on Thursday, and Don has because I'm right on Saturdays, man. So yeah, man. Get some good gossip, some good knowledge, man.
Enjoy it too.
Yeah, you definitely join us, man. Hit us up. Hit Don up, man. That's the tech man. You want to be on the show? You want to say something? Go ahead, Don. What's this clip you got?
This is the
disturbing officers raping handcuffing a woman was reported CBS BBM graphic video.
The audio fault fading out.
Not want to see.
The video. Go
ahead,
I can hear the feedback. How it sound to you?
It's not the fade, but it's just a little fade. But go ahead, fuck it, man. Roll the clip, man. We got limited time. Let's get into it.
Just at home from work. And I was undressing.
Anjanette Young, social worker, had just finished her shift at the hospital. The 12 Chicago police officers raided her home.
When it happened so fast, I didn't have it on.
She was completely grounded by all male officers.
And I'm just standing there. I mean, terrified, humiliated.
Young was handcuffed. The officers searched her home.
If I had made one wrong, I feel like I would have shot me.
One police officer wrapped a coat around her shoulder, still leaving her front fully exposed.
Fuck it.
Young told the race team 3 times they are in the wrong place. WBBM's investigation uncovered police got it wrong because they took the word of an informant that a felon with a handgun lived in the apartment. So where was the target?
Ain't.
Right? How you gonna bust in somebody's house while they butt ass naked?
Oh, somebody said somebody got a handgun.
A felon with a handgun was living in this house.
Yeah, when they stake the shit out, see if you going and coming out.
Hey, Don, listen, that shit is on movies. Cops ain't, unless you're a big time drug dealer or FBI or something where they trying to bring down, they not doing what they got.
I'm just saying they got to investigate, man. They can't be going to people off of hearsay.
Man, it's crazy. And then told the woman, calm down. How do you kick in somebody's door while they butt ass naked and you got machine gun on some Call of Duty shit? And then be like, calm down. Like, listen to the peak in my voice. I'm like this already, and I ain't even in the situation. Like, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, did he cover the back up? Yeah,
man, listen, and this is the wildest shit because I watched that whole thing, separate on CNN or one of those news joints. They talked to her like that for 20 minutes, bro. 20 fucking minutes. They sat and talked to that woman, and she kept trying to get them to explain what was going on. And they basically just questioned her after the fact of what they already did. They still questioned that woman for 20 minutes. Oh, who was that?
Oh, that's my house. Oh, that's my house.
Oh. Like, damn, they done hit your door too. But no, yeah, that shit is crazy, man. And then they tried to cover it up. It was other scenes too, where the cop that was the highest ranking officer on the lieutenant or whatever the fuck, he took the guy who got the warrant outside, the officer that actually sprung for the warrant, and once they start conversating and shit, he turned his body camera off, so you can't even hear the conversation because I'm sure he didn't want America to hear him go outside and say, "You stupid son of a bitch, we got the wrong house." But
that's that movie shit, man.
Bro, you can see him taking the cop outside and then cutting his fucking body cam off because he just didn't want to call him a dumb son of a bitch in front of all of America. So, I just think that shit was crazy. I mean, you don't have to think that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then they didn't even want because this, obviously this woman is going to sue, and take the city itself to court. And for hoping she get millions of dollars, but she ain't never got to work again. But yeah, they tried to hide this video footage before it even got out. They tried to basically, finagle and shit. And the city.
Yeah, that man, Lightfoot. That's the crazy lady that was in that COVID video.
Hey, one thing you gotta say about Chicago, they keep it real. Because if you got a man that always look like this, at some point people are gonna think something wrong. If your mayor always coming to the podium like this, you like, oh shit. But yeah, she issued an apology on some real shit. She issued an apology.
She's trying to cover that shit up though.
Yeah, she said at first her thing is at first she didn't know the nature of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
She did.
Once she got listen, nobody fucks up on that level, and the mayor, somebody called her out of her bed. So I'm sure when she woke up, she was like, because that's how she always looks surprised. So I'm sure when they told her that, she was like, oh, y'all done fucked up now. But like I said, man, I hope that black woman gets her day in court and her suit. One thing that me and my wife were discussing earlier, that this is a part of police reform, not defund, but reform.
Right.
The city pays for that. You know what I'm saying? The police department doesn't pay that because their pension and their money is protected by the city. So yeah, see, I told you. Hey Don, y'all thought I was being funny when she got zombie fucking eyes. She got zombie eyes if I ain't seen it, Don. It looked like somebody just woke up and she had to wash her face and come give that interview.
She looked crazy on the Trump video. That video.
Yes, she looked. If that's what Chicago do to you as a mayor, I don't want it. She probably what
the fuck she had to do with this Trump shit, man? As I'm thinking about it.
Well, she came out and says, she was actually defending the defund the police in a sense. And it just got her in some hot water because not what we consider our side, but with their side, because she was one of those people, speaking up for police brutality and the defund the police movement, which we got to keep always saying is not defund, but reform or whatever. But you should see, and this is what they mean by defund. Let me get this right quick, Don. Excuse me. The police pensions and everything are tied up in their own departmental, for any city. So police departments are not liable for lawsuits because then if somebody wins a $7, $8 million, $10 million lawsuit against the police department, you basically have defunded the police department. You know what I'm saying? That hurts them a lot.
Right.
So the protection is the city. So really, any money this woman gets is going to be from the city. So she pays taxes. Everybody in Chicago paid taxes. She was wrongfully, as you see, done utterly fucking ridiculously and grossly wrong. But the city got to pay for that. Her own tax money is going right back into her pocket and the other citizens of the city of Chicago because the police department fucked up. So it needs to be some reform with that too, because police are liable to make mistakes that they honestly don't have to pay for. In the end, they might lose their job or get demoted or get transferred in a sense, but they still keep their pension, they still keep their benefits and everything else that come along with being a cop. Not saying the police don't deserve it because they put their lives in the line of fire. But when we see shit like this, you gotta say, where are cops in the line of fucking fire on a day-to-day basis? You know what I mean? So anyway, man, I hope they get that woman her money, man, and just show that, man, it was I know
it's fucked up. It's fucked up, man.
It's fucked up, man.
Really fucked up.
Man. We getting treated like that. That's somebody, could be somebody's mama, anybody. How you?
It's crazy. It's crazy how this shit keep happening. It's like all the time. Ain't nothing. It's no stop.
It was a white reporter, white woman, and her children, her family. Their house was raided, I think, in New York City because she was supposed to have did some not espionage, but stole some kind of information or whatever, and they kicked her door. Yeah. But to the extent of this here, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people like, well, why it's happened to a white person? Nah, but come on, you don't have no woman ass naked for 20 minutes surrounded by no men, even if she ain't gonna be considered what they consider the most attractive thing on the face of the earth. Still save that woman her dignity. What we got next, Don?
Vanessa Bryant.
For those who don't know, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, Fuck Your Opinion family, Vanessa Bryant is the widow of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, he was killed tragically in a helicopter accident with his daughter. Is it Gianna? I don't want to get the name. I think it's Gianna Bryant.
I think that's it.
And everybody across the world knew and felt that the Mamba movement was real. But now it's been some.
That started the down slope.
Yep, that's
2020. That shit happened.
Hey, you know what? You're right, Don. You're right.
That shit. 2020 just was like after that, rap.
Because it was like Corona. Then once COVID hit, people, because COVID was just like, oh man, we got going out. A lot of motherfuckers was happy at first because they didn't think we was gonna lose money and jobs. So they was like, man, it's COVID. We gotta go stay in the house. Everybody was buying snacks, having COVID parties. People told me, yeah, I can get caught up on these Netflix. It wasn't the depression and the sadness that you see now. When COVID first kicked, everybody was looking at that shit as a vacation. Oh shit, I ain't gotta go to work for 2 weeks.
Shit.
I get paid to stay at home for 2 weeks, and the government's giving me a check. Shit, go ahead, COVID. Right. Now it's like, please cut this shit out. But anyway, like I said, Don, it did kind of start with Kobe, man. Kobe passed. That shit was a heartbreaker, man. But even more heartbreaking. Let me get to my side, Don. God damn, gotta get my shit set up over here. Okay, I'm back. Kobe Bryant's widow, Vanessa Bryant's mother is suing her because she said basically that Kobe and the Bryants promised her that she would be taken care of for the rest of her life. And I don't know if it was. Listen, this is all he say, she say, hearsay. The mother says, "Yo, Kobe said he was going to take care of me for the rest of my life because I was she said for like at least 8 months. A lot of times she was considered the Bryant's personal assistant. She took care of the children. She took care of certain business I don't even know because I don't even see Kobe being the type of person to have his mother-in-law taking care of his business. But basically, she said she was the backbone on the home side, the home front. She was the backbone for the Bryant family, and that she wasn't compensated. And now that Kobe's gone, I guess Vanessa's like, look, I'm snatching and holding on to whatever coins I got, which I'm sure she ain't. She as long as she's Kobe's widow, she ain't never gonna be out without a dollar. But I guess something's happened between her and Mom's when she cut her off, man. She said her mother's trying to extort her for financial gain. There you go right there.
Yeah, she's put her for 20 years, and she was never my or Kobe's personal assistant. Nor was she a nanny. I have always been a stay-at-home mother, and my husband and I were outdoor full-time caregivers. Damn.
Yeah, but the mom said that she was doing this for 18 years, and that because she didn't have a job, which I'm sure her mother didn't at the time, the Bryants kind of hired her. I always do my quotes. Hired her at $96 an hour to take care of the kids and whatever shit they need. Now, maybe she did that in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe she can't. Now, listen, it's always two sides to a story that has some truth to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's definitely some truth. I mean, I can see that. It's her mom. I know she take care of her mom. So I don't know where the fallout. You know, some type of fallout happened, man.
Well, the fallout was the mother wanted the $5 million a home, and
what's up, Mom? How you doing, Mom?
But yeah, the Vanessa Bryant's mom said that she wanted $5 million, I think, in a home and a vehicle, and basically Kobe's wife was like, I ain't got it, so that prompted this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Her mother felt like she wanted security, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, from what the story said, it's something like $5 million in a vehicle or something. But the mother wanted a sense of security, and I'm sure, and you know, Vanessa Bryant was like, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got you. What's the John Doe? I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. And Mom's wasn't feeling that, so now she's got a lawsuit against her daughter, which she's probably gonna lose. Who the fuck gonna make Kobe's wife do?
I just don't understand. I mean, she fucked up with her the rest of her life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
but you know, if for shit like this to go on, Don, it was already some amount of tension. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Moms and you know, mothers and parents and kids just don't fall out like that over money.
Yeah, I just can't see her not taking care of her mom. Like,
right.
I mean,
but maybe there was some things going on. Like, it's something in that relationship that's a bit skewed. You know what I'm saying? If she's like, well, because Vanessa Bryant is saying, look, we never promised you anything. You know what I'm saying? We never promised you anything. But my question is, hold on, bro, I gotta get my trees. My question is,
what's up, Greg?
If your mother felt some sense of not being secure, I mean, she's 68 years old. You know, she felt like she didn't have financial security.
Right.
Then it's something there. You know what I mean? I'm not saying maybe Vanessa's like, yo, I got too much on my plate. I'm taking care of me and these, you know, remaining parts of my family. So mom, I ain't got that time. But if you're a mother and your child, or a father, and your child just went through such a traumatic experience as losing their, you know, spouse and child, you're gonna be there anyway. I mean, I don't need it. I'm sure if something happens to your child, Don,
but you know crazy.
What?
My bad, but Kobe is estranged too. Like his parents is estranged. I said Kobe's
yeah. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't Kobe's mom or somebody trying to sell a house or some estate.
I think she sold something.
Yeah, there was a big beef with that I heard recently.
Yeah, because they were signing. It was like four signatures or something. I think. So it's crazy. So maybe they just cut their parents off. Yeah. Maybe Kobe and them.
It seems like it, don't it, though, bro? It seems like they was like, you know what? We good. We don't know, Mom. I don't know what you're gonna do. You might have to go and apply for some government assistance, but we good over here, Mom.
Yeah, that's it.
That's some wild shit. Yeah, you're right, Don. I forgot that his mother was trying to sell some memorabilia, some estates, or some property, or some shit.
Maybe they cheat with the giveaways.
Yeah, man, that's damn. If that's cool, man. If that's so, Vanessa Bryant, man, you know what I'm saying? Take care of your moms. You know what I'm saying? I know you on your shit. You know, she don't look like
Hey man, don't get us beat up, man.
I'm just saying, as far as take care of your mom, I'm not saying nothing bad about
Kobe, man.
I'm not saying nothing bad about Kobe. I'm just saying, Vanessa Bryant, if your mother's 68 and she feeling some point of not being financially secure or whatever issues, then you got to work that out as a kid, even as kids and parents, man. You got to work that shit out, man. There's no way your mother should feel not financially secure and you her daughter. You know what I mean? Unless y'all had some kind of bad relationship growing up. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to echo.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what it is. Now, it might be this a studio or something you got to set up. What's up, Coleman Antonucci? He was on here Taco Tuesday. What's up, bro? Hey, yeah, you got to come back in too. You know, weigh in. Come on in. Let's hit Don up, man. But yeah, like I said, man, if you got issues with your parents, man, money can't fix that because I'm sure she's understanding by now. And since Don left, I'm talking to you. Since Don left, I'm talking to you. Fuck your opinion, family. You gotta take care of the people that took care of you. You know, I'm not saying that her mother's been a horrible person. I don't know her mother. I don't really, I don't know the dynamic of their relationship. But what I'm saying is, I got this philosophy. If it was a person in this world, he said, sound like a mixtape DJ. Damn, dog, we gotta get this. He said, PYO. Hey, but yeah, man. Anyway, take care of your folks, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna jump out. I'm about to go into the things not to say in the interview. Then I'm gonna come back in.
All right, well, I'm gonna do that one. But anyway,
you can finish this.
All right.
But I'm about to jump out. I'm gonna completely jump out. I think it's something with my own.
All right. Well,
so I'll be back.
Take care of your folks, man. Vanessa Bryant, man, all those people, man, take care of your folks. You know, like I wanted to say this. My philosophy is, if somebody really took time when you first came into this world to put food in your mouth and wipe their ass and wipe your ass, when it's your turn to put food in their mouth and eventually wipe their ass, do it. You know what I'm saying? You only get one mother and one father. And I know all of them ain't great parents, but I'm sure Vanessa Bryant's mother wasn't that worse of a mother when she was a young girl growing up, but by the time she became a full-grown woman, as we can see, she somehow was in a position to win. So Vanessa Bryant, whatever it is. I'm gonna go into this thing here. Don got to pull it up, but I'm gonna go into it because I seen this. Let's see. I seen this on MSNBC. Usually Don got to pull the stories up, but I got my little backup here. So let me. If you see me looking like this, I'm gonna get my look on. Hold up, folks. Hold up. Hold up. I know some people be like, man, get your shit together, man. Y'all been doing this for too long. Hey, sometimes our shit ain't together. That's just that's why we love this podcast, because it's on some real shit. Everything ain't always together. Like, I don't even know this fucking paint chip I got back here. Shit, look at that shit. Fucking paint chip on the wall and shit. What the fuck that is, man? See, sometimes, man, you living like this, you know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta blow this up. So let me sit in front of the paint chip. Because people, nowadays people are wild, man. They'll be looking at the podcast, and I guarantee you one motherfucker be like, yo, you see them two paint chips in the back on this wall? Then all of a sudden you goddamn meme for two paint chips in the background while you're doing your podcast. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It's two paint chips, whatever. But anyway, like I was saying, these are the 6 things. 6. I was gonna get my camera angle away. 6. Like, I'm doing too much. But anyway, 6 things you should never say during a job interview. Number 1, I'm a motivated self-starter. I am a motivated self-starter. I don't know about that one. That might be something that Caucasian people. I don't know. Black people, I don't know. I don't really always want to make it a black and white issue, but there's certain things that black folks just don't say in an interview. We don't say I'm a self-motivated starter. We usually say I'm normally on time. I'm a great worker. I'm very easy to get along with. Certain things black people got to use as diffusers. You know, we got to always let people know we on time. That's number one. If you're black, you always got to go tell somebody in a job interview. Yeah, you can check my time sheets. I'm usually on. I'm very much on time and very punctual. You know, black people, we got to be like that. Got to be punctual. We got to explain that we punctual on all occasions. Whenever we get a job interview, tell people you punctual. But anyway, and we know we ain't punctual. Damn, see, sometimes the fucking we not punctual. Punctual, not punctual. Punctual. We're not always on time. You know, that's color CPT. CPT. But when you get to the interview, you got to say that shit. Definitely. When you get to the interview, definitely say, I am always on time. But they know next week you're going to be late than the motherfucker as soon as you get a job. But anyway, and that's not for all people, but mostly. I'm a motivated self-starter. That's the first thing you don't say. They say why it's wildly overused, and that's what I mean. People get used to saying that I'm a motivated. If you're a motivated self-starter, actually you go get your own fucking job and create your own shit. Most motivated self-starters don't go and work for other people. They're usually people that have people working for them. Let's see. Oh, you know what? And I've said this one, but this one's got me hired. So fuck what they saying. But I've said it. Number 2, in 5 years, I hope to be in your position. I've said that. I've said that to in interviews. Like they say, because you know they always they ask generic fucking questions. We need to have one that says what not to ask people during the interview. But you know, most of the time it's just fucking generic questions they ask you. They always go, you know, well, what do you see yourself in 5 years? You'd be like, well, it definitely ain't gonna be at this job where I see myself in 5 years. Is probably finding another job that I really want. But you can't say that. You know, you got to be honest with them. And they said, don't think that your potential boss will be flattered by this answer. They will just find it lazy and thoughtless. So to say be where you are or to succeed, really, they want to know like in detail, like what are you planning on doing in like a specific order? Like, hey, in 5 years, I plan on completing this program, getting this degree, moving to this part of the company, or being interested into diversing myself into, you know, you gotta use words like diversity. Moving into this part of, you know, understanding business, and you gotta really kind of sell it up. Nowadays, I mean, through COVID, you just gotta be like, man, I'm hungry. Yeah, that's what you know. Basically, employers ask you why you want this job. You like, motherfucker, because I ain't had one in 8 months. That's what you tell them. Number 3. Sorry, y'all, I ramble. Number 3. I didn't like my previous boss. That's something you don't say on a job interview. I didn't. And most people quit because they didn't like their previous boss. So basically, it seems like a lot of this shit, they want you to just tell a bunch of fucking lies. They want you to say everything that you know damn well ain't true. But they say never say I didn't like my previous boss. Never speak badly about a former employer, no matter how bad of an experience you might have had. So always accentuate the positive. That's what they said. Hey Don, I'm on number 3. Number 1 was I'm highly motivated. Nobody said I am motivated. Let me go back. Let me run. Don, can you hear me? Don, can you hear me, Don?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I was going to say number 1 was I'm a motivated self-starter. That's the first. That's number 1 you don't say in a job interview. Number 2, in 5 years, I hope to be in your position. That was the number 2. All right. Now we're on number 3. Number 3, I didn't like my boss. Like I said, I was saying that's being totally honest. Who fuck? Most people leave their job because they don't like their boss. It's not even the company itself. You know what I'm saying? It's the people who run the companies that make them fun or make you really want to work there and be a gainful employee. Besides that, she'd be like, man, fuck this job. He asked me to do one more motherfucking thing. When this, I get off in 15 minutes, I'm gonna whip his motherfucking ass or her ass. That's how that is. Because that's the biggest thing. When 15 minutes is left on the clock, everybody know leave employees the fuck alone. You know what I don't like, dog? I don't like myself, the boss that comes around in the last 15 minutes of work and bitches about people not working. You know what I'm saying? He comes like, man, y'all can get some more stuff done. You like, man, it's 15 minutes, motherfucker. You only reason you were even on the floor for the last 15 minutes because you don't want to go sit and do your goddamn job. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go make sure that I'm a self-motivated person because my job here about this. They're like, oh, that's how you really feel, huh, Toucan? That's how you really feel. That's how you really feel, huh?
Yo.
Yeah, I'm still here, dog. We still here. We got Don Gotti Nash coming in on 2 channels now. Oh shit. Let me move it on, dog. Let me move it on. This is number 5. Oh, wait a minute. Did I go past 4, y'all? I'm sorry. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. Maybe I slid past 4. My biggest weakness is that I am a perfectionist. That's number 4. Never in a job interview say my biggest weakness is that I am a perfectionist. Once again, I think I hate that question when you work and when you're trying to get a job and somebody asks you, what's your biggest weakness? Like, who the fuck at work sits around and thinks about what their biggest weakness is? Like, yeah, man, you know what, man? I feel weak as hell, man, on them words, man. Every time they give me them spreadsheets, man, and I gotta do that word Excel, PowerPoint, man. I think PowerPoint, man, that shit just makes me feel weak, man. I feel defeated. Nobody says that at work. Most time people fake it till they make it or learn it until they can teach it. You feel me, Don?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody sits at work. You are a self-motivated person because you basically do your own thing. But were you ever at a point at work sitting and thinking about what the fuck was your weakness at the job? What is your weakness?
Nah.
Right,
Definitely think about that shit.
Right, nobody don't. Who the fuck thinks? I mean, that goes from a CEO to somebody flipping fries. I mean, nobody's on a fry machine like, damn, man, I think I can get him just a little bit more golden. You know what I'm saying? No, that's just a dumbass question anyway. But never say that on a job interview. My biggest weakness is that I'm a perfectionist. But they want you to get better, but nobody wants to hear that because they believe that's bullshit because nobody's perfect. But anyway, like I said, but don't ask that question. If you're a boss or you're a supervisor, don't ask that question, man. Don't ask somebody what's their biggest weakness. I don't know. My biggest weakness is I don't go out and make $1 million, so I ain't gotta come and answer these dumbass questions. That's my biggest.
But see, the thing is, some people are good in that shit. Some people are good in getting out of that stuff.
I mean, me, and that's me. You know, I'm a talker. So somebody when I go to an interview done, they be like, Mr. McKinney, what's your biggest weakness? I'll be like, well, the experience that I'm trying to get from this fucking job. What's my, they be like, what's your biggest weakness? I can't say. Well, I'm usually late, and a lot of times I cut corners. Nobody says that. You know what I mean? Your biggest when you go to job interviews and they ask your biggest weakness, I'm telling you, just be like, look, the experience that I don't have that I'm trying to gain it right now is my biggest weakness because if you don't know, you can't grow. See that, ladies and gentlemen? When you put some shit like that together, I guarantee you it works. And always remember, a job interview really is just a conversation in which you choose to say the right fucking thing. Number 5. I'm sorry, number 5. The 5th thing you don't say is, can you tell me more about the company? So, because this is why most people, it says, believe it or not, I've seen even the most qualified candidates ask this question in various ways. What are your company's main goals, or what does your company do? The thing is, companies want you to be invested before you get in the company. So if you're going to do a job interview, do your research, find out how long they've been there. What's their I forgot, it's called like an action memo, a mission goals. Read their mission goals. Anybody, listen to me. When you go do it, before you go to the interview, if you apply for a company, read their mission statement. Their mission statement tells you everything about the company, what their brand is, what their branches are, everything it intends to be, and what they represent. Read that and study that shit. So when you go to the interview and you start speaking to the company, they want to know, what do you know about them? You know, they want to know that. Like, hey, well, I've seen that you guys have been in business since 1984. You have a strong distribution line with a lot of customers. You know, I feel like I I can be a part of that team and have and still create great success for myself and others. They want to know. They really want you to know. I don't give a fuck if it's shoestrings. You're like, yeah, you know, I see that you guys are a fan of the double knot, but me, I got the bow tie, and I feel like that might be able to help your shoestring. Any fucking thing. Seems like you already invested in the company before you sit down and had an interview. You understand what I'm saying? And the number 6, drum roll, please. Bow. What are your perks and benefits? What does your perks and benefits look like? Now, when you're being interviewed at a job, they don't want you to ask what do your perks and benefits look like. And if you don't know what I'm saying, don't ask a company what can they offer you as far as but for real, now that's bullshit because maybe if you're going to work at a smaller company, but when you're about your business, you really want to know what value it is for you to work for these people. That I don't agree with that one. What you think, Don?
Say it again. Say it again.
They said number 6 is you never ask when you're being interviewed, you never ask the company what are their perks and benefits. I don't agree with that, but I think that's a question you should ask because if you're presenting yourself as a value to them, they need to present themselves as a value to you. You know what I mean?
They say don't ask that.
Yeah, don't ask that question. Don't ask about benefits and perks. Like I don't think you should not ask. I think it's dumb. I think you should ask that question.
Yeah, you should. You should ask about that.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Because you know what if you get no benefits and perks? What if they say, hey man, we'll pay you $20 an hour. You sign up but you got to pay for your own health care. You only get 8 vacation days. You only get 4 sick days a year. You got to definitely ask these questions, man.
They don't want you to ask that shit because they want you to go follow along what they give you.
Right? Like nah. You know what's your when you got a family, what's your HMO? What's your PPO? You know, you got to ask them for the questions, man. Healthcare and all that shit's important.
Till your ass gets till you get to the hospital. And that's
I've been there.
HMO. Yeah, your HMO.
Oh, PPO.
Yeah, we don't pay for that.
We don't cover that. Yeah, you got to go down to general. Anytime they send you to general, you know you fucked up. Yeah, you go to a hospital with a regular name, you know, Morris Temple the Third Hospital. You go there, you good. But when they say, yeah, we're sending you down to general, you like, oh, I got that shitty insurance. They sending me to general. Yeah. But anyway, let me just go ahead because I know we got to cut a couple of these quick. Top 6 things. I'm a self-made motivated starter.
Clue.
I hope in 5 years I hope to be in your position. I didn't like my previous boss. My biggest weakness is that I'm a perfectionist. Can you tell me more about the company and what do your perks and benefits look like, ladies and gentlemen? Are the 6 things you should never say in an interview? I fuck their opinion. No, I agree with some of them, some of them I don't. You want to move to the Snoop Dogg right quick? You want to get the Snoop? Yeah, we're going to do Snoop.
Yeah.
All right, so Snoop Dogg. You know, Snoop Dogg is old. In 2020, Snoop Dogg been cutting his ass. He been telling motherfuckers how he really feel. Let me take a toke for Snoop too. Just because I said that for Snoop, I got to take it. For Snoop, you know what I mean? For Snoop. Right. Old Snoop BDO-double-G. But
yeah.
Snoop Dogg said basically he felt like Cardi B's song WAP, which was nominated excuse me, on Billboard. Oh shit. That was one of them Snoop hits. WAP was nominated, and I think Cardi B got like the Woman of the Year award or some crazy shit.
She did.
But yeah, she got some award, bro. She got some award for that shit. For the song of the year and all that shit. Or oh, excuse me. might not be able to do that again, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, she's the Billboard song with her and Meg Thee Stallion. If you don't know what WAP is, it's an acronym for wet ass peaches. I don't know. Sometimes we might have the crowd watching this that you won't say the PUSSY word because we love it. Wet ass peaches. They song everybody. If you haven't seen the video,
hey, yo, you sound like the shit on BET.
Wet ass peaches. I got edited. Didn't even know it. Wet ass peaches. Yeah, that Cardi B joke. Wet ass peaches. Wet ass.
Slap your beautiful.
I'ma slap your behind. I'ma slap your behind. Yeah, that's me. Wet ass peaches. Cardi B song Wet Ass Pussy. Her and Meg Thee Stallion had a video. If you haven't seen the video, amazing video. It said some hoes in this house. And there was some hoes in that house. But anyway, Snoop basically came out and said he felt like the content of the song was too much, and that's weird because it's coming from Snoop Dogg, who basically made a career out of saying whatever the fuck he wanted to say.
Snoop. For real though.
Snoop, yo. Snoop is like, he said maybe when I was younger, he would have supported that type of music.
Been the same shit at 13?
But
come on, man.
Tricks, lick on these nuts and such the dick. This hoe? Yeah. But anyway, he said, see, that's what he's saying. He's evolved now. So the Snoop, the it's the dog pound for life Snoop, and the church. He just put a church album Snoop. They conflicting right now because Snoop is like, he's always supported rap music and rap artists, and because come on, he's a part of the culture in a big way. But he's saying basically WAP is just too much. He's saying it's doing too much. They saying too much. Leave some shit to imagination, and they basically putting out a wrong image for young black women out here and women of color with songs like WAP and Meg Thee Stallion's Body Yaddy. But I mean, women
he can't evolve. He can't evolve like that, man.
Right.
I'm sorry. Nah. He can't. I can't accept it from him.
Yeah, and Offset came. Of course, he gonna come to his wife's aid. I mean, he's gonna come to her side. He was like, I respect Snoop. He said, but that's basically getting in the females' business. He kind of put it that way. Yeah. He kind of curved it on the real slick how he said it. I don't get in the females' business with their music. So I mean, I don't know if he's trying to call Snoop a female or he's trying to as saying Snoop, you in women's business, but. Women have always had to put up with shit and be objectified. So if they decide to objectify themselves, I don't like the shit myself. I mean, I really don't, because me and you, we in the hip hop.
But come on, Lil Kim.
Right.
Was he? It's just different era.
And like people say,
and she still respected years later.
It's like Cardi B. I mean, Cardi B still respected the music industry.
Yeah,
the music she's making is only looked at as influential in the sense way of being bad outside of the music industry.
Snoop was pimping everything, man. Like I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff. I just can't take it from him.
He had a song called "Sexual Eruption." That motherfucker was fire too. Sexual eruption, that was his shit. But like I said, man. Snoop, come on, Snoop. It might be fuck your opinion on this one, You can't come.
I can't fuck with you, Snoop.
Nah, I mean, listen, I don't fuck with that song either. I'm not a big fan of Cardi B. Like I said, I'm into hip hop, but in a different way. But
I actually like this song.
If the ladies want to be raunchy, man, let them be raunchy. I mean, goddamn, if you can put butt naked women, half ass naked women in your video, half ass naked women want to do a video. That's the industry.
That shit sounds like a song on BT. When you hear it on the radio.
Yeah.
They got this shit all chopped up.
There's some. I think Cardi B whole verse. I think 75% of her verse you don't even hear.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then in the mouth, you be like, damn. Okay, Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad, let them hear the BT version of WAP, man. How they say it?
And then I put it in his mouth.
But I'm talking about the actual saying of it.
Oh man, there's some ladies in this house. There's some ladies in this house.
What is it? Wet.
I got some wet ass peaches.
Wet.
I got some wet ass. If you wipe it with some wet ass peaches. It's funny because they can say ass on the radio now. They couldn't even say ass before now. Wet ass peaches. Hey, why BET do that too? That's funny, dude, that you mentioned that shit. Wet ass peaches. Hey, and
I'm gonna beat you behind. I'm gonna beat you behind. And it's a different motherfucker that say it. It's never.
It's like an old kung fu movie.
Yeah, it's a different.
Somebody, and it's funny, it's because the black person doing the voiceover doesn't even seem black. It seems like like if Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince was doing voiceover. I'm gonna kick your behind, man. And then she's like, man, you don't even say I'm gonna kick your behind, man. Hey, you know what? It's that. Hey, you got me wild.
You ain't nothing.
And then they show some shit like Boys in the Hood.
And they do it too. It messes it up. It actually messes it up.
Put Menace to Society on BET. Hey man, hey mother dude, you better watch out. Hey
mother dude.
Hey mother dude, you better watch out. You don't know me, sucker. And he's like, anybody says sucker. Yes. You better back up off me. You don't know me, sucker.
Jack.
You don't know me, Jack. Movie came out in 2015.
Yeah, they throw the 70 slang in it. They clean it up.
Who you calling it? Who you calling the brother, Jack? Like, brother? When did somebody have a problem with being called a brother? Yeah, what's your problem now? What's your problem now, brother? Dude got a 9 in the. What you gonna say now, brother? Hey, get your punk behind out the car. Hey, now let's get to. We got 4 minutes left. Hey, yo, Trump. Hey,
we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Let me talk about Trump.
Go ahead, get it.
President Trump was the people of Mar-a-Lago and Palm Springs, Florida, have took to Congress, the local elected, whatever, Congress, governor, whatever the fuck, local officials, and they said they did not want Donald Trump back on his own golf course in Mar-a-Lago. They actually pulled up a document and a statement from his lawyer saying that he could not live on his own property once it became he forfeited the right to residency for it to become a private golf club. Because it's people still live on. I don't know if people know about golf courses, but golf courses are usually places where people still live. They just have the golf course on that property. And people know that Donald Trump also lost the election, so in January he had to get his ass out the White House one way or another. But yeah, he wanted to go. Him and his wife were planning on going to Mar-a-Lago and him retiring as the president and living whatever the fuck life he got to bliss. And the people of Florida and Mar-a-Lago was like, fuck no. We ain't having that shit. We ain't having that shit.
We ain't having that stuff. We ain't having that stuff.
Hey, mother sucker. You better get your behind out of here, Jack.
Hey, yo, We about to get out of this, mother lover.
We about to get out of this, mother lover. Because we ain't having that stuff, man. Hey, man. We ain't having that stuff, man. Hey, man. Hey,
no, we out.
Hey, yo, fuck your opinion. Thanks for tuning in. Step, get better.